Hello, everyone. Congratulations to all of you Math Kangaroo winners. I am so proud of all of you, of your hard work, curiosity, and love of mathematics. Out of thousands of students, and we had over 60,000 of students across the country, you achieved something very special, and today we celebrate you. Math is not only about finding the right answer, it's about creativity, perseverance, and having the courage to try challenging problems. Each of you show these qualities, and I hope you continue exploring mathematics with confidence and joy. Thank you all also to your parents, teachers, and schools for supporting your journey. Especially today, I want to thank to all moms that actually probably made a huge effort for you to have this success today. So happy Mother's Day to all you amazing moms. Today is also your day. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Joanna Matthiesen. I am the CEO of Math Kangaroo. I'm very privileged to have all of you today at the session. We have a very special guest today. We are lucky to have someone who makes mathematics exciting, magical, and fun. And it's my pleasure to introduce Steve Sherman from Living Maths in South Africa. And also he's a leader of Math Kangaroo in Ireland. So kids in Ireland do the same questions as you did. And Steve is the one that oversees all those activities there. And today will be a very special webinar full of mathematical magic and laughter. Steve, thank you so much for joining us today, and the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Well, let's have a look to see who we are dealing with. I'm just having a look if I can make myself spotlighted. Maybe Joanne, you can spotlight me because I can't see myself on the screen. There seem to be over 1,000 people. That is incredible. Well, for those of you that are here, obviously you are big fans, and I would love to know where about all of you are. But before you do that, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit of mathemagics, and then we are going to play Kahoot. And I hope you are ready because we've got some surprises. Now, I know Shanvi is very excited about playing Kahoot. She was celebrating. There were fist pumps in the air. She can't wait to play Kahoot. And I don't blame you. Kahoot is incredibly exciting. Raise your hand if you are a fan of Kahoot. Oh, we've got a lot of fans. Look at that. Arne, I'm not so sure if he's the biggest fan. He's looking very relaxed. Asim, I think he's looking. Arav is definitely a big fan. Whew. And Louis Tang, you are definitely a huge fan. But are you as big a fan as Devon? I don't know. Devon seems to be a very big fan. And Kaylee and Freya, maybe they are big fans. We'll find out. Well, let's check it out. I'm going to show you something pretty cool. I'm going to open up my whiteboard. Here we go. And I'm going to share the whiteboard with you. And whatever I do today is real. I'm not sitting there with a calculator behind the scenes. I'm not trying to trick you in any way. This is something that you can do, and I will teach you how to do it. All right. So what I'm going to suggest is I'm going to ask Joanna if you could pick, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick some people at random. Freddie Jones, can you unmute yourself, please?
Okay.
Okay, Freddie, I would like you to please give me a 6-digit number. Just call out any 6 digits.
5, 4, 8, 2, 3, 1.
5, 4, 8, 2, 3, 1. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so now what I want you to do is, can you all see me? You can. So Freddie, you can see me. I just want to know if I am spotlighted. Let me just quickly find myself. Here I am. And I'm going to spotlight. There we go. So you can all see me. You can see I'm not going to be cheating. I'm going to take a pen. I'm going to find a piece of paper. Have I got one over here? Let's see if I've got a scrap piece of paper. Here we go. I've got a scrap piece of paper, and I'm going to write something on this piece of paper. I'm making a prediction. Right, I've written something on this piece of paper. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up. And I'm going to hold it in the air so you can see I'm not cheating. Are we all okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. So now I need another person. So I'm going to pick, let's see who we're going to choose. Shanvi, you are looking so dedicated. Shanvi, would you like to give me another 6-digit number? So Shanvi is going to unmute. Which 6-digit number would you like?
999,999.
999,999. Oh boy. I'm now going to pick Flynn. Flynn definitely wanted to give me a 6-digit number.
Okay, so 172906.
Is that correct, Flynn?
Yes.
172906. I'm going to write down a number quickly. I'm going to go 827093, and I need one more 6-digit number. Let's see who I'm going to choose. I'm looking for, put up your hand if you don't want to volunteer. Well, that's confusing. Is it Riani? I think I saw Riani. Would you like to give me one more 6-digit number? Did I see Riani there?
Yeah.
Okay, Riani. Is it Riani? Did I pronounce it correctly?
Yeah.
There we go. You know your name. Excellent. What would you like to give me?
7, 6, 5, 1,
Yep.
2, 3.
And I'm going to quickly write down 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6. And I'm going to do this. Thank you so much. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I'm going to add up all of these numbers. And if all goes well, the number that I've predicted is written on this piece of paper. Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but you gave me the first number, you gave me the second number, you gave me the third number. I wrote down this number, you gave me this number, and I wrote down this number. Can we all agree that you gave me 4 numbers and I only wrote down 2? There is no ways that I could influence the final answer. And Rian is busy shaking his head. I'm nodding his head. He agrees. And of course, Logan, Alfred, do you agree with that? You guys had 4 numbers. I only had 2. There's no ways I could know the final answer. Well, let's find out if that is the case. What is 1 plus 9? It's 10, 16, 19, 19 and 3 is 22, and 6 makes 28. Do I get a thumbs up? Did I do that correctly? And I've got 2 over there. 2 and 3 makes 5. That makes 14. 14 and 9 makes 23. 23 and 2 makes 25. And 7 makes 32. Is that correct? I get a thumbs up over there. And now I've got 5 over there. 14, 23, 24, another 32. And now I've got 11 and 9 makes 20, 22, 29, 34, 38. And now I've got 7 and 9, which is 16. 16 and 7 makes 23. 24, 25. 25 and 6 makes 31, and 3 makes 34. And then we've got 3 and 5, which makes 8, and 9 is 17, plus 1 is 18, plus 8 is 26, plus 7 is 33, plus 2, 35. Now, the big question. Did I correctly predict the right answer? Well, hopefully my background is not going to go blurred. You can see I've got nothing else in my hands. I'm not cheating. I'm going to open that piece of paper. There is a number on it. I'm going to try and turn it around so you could see this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off my background, because I think what's happening is that maybe it becomes a bit blurred and you can't see it. So you'll just have to look at my awful green screen. Let's see if I can get to my background over there. Background. I can switch off backgrounds. There we go. Right. My background is switched off. I'm going to come a little bit closer. There we go. It is 3, 5, 4, 8, 2, 2, 8. And that was the number that I predicted. And that was the number that correctly popped up on my screen. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, no ways. That is just absolutely crazy. You gave me 4 numbers. I only gave 2. I could not have influenced the answer, and I did not know what numbers you were going to choose, but I managed to get it right. Shanvi, were you thinking that's impossible? I want to hear what you had to say. Shanvi, you gave me a number. I didn't force you to choose any number. Do you have any ideas of how it could have happened?
So I thought it was impossible for a moment, but then I realized the numbers you were saying would added to the number that was last said would add up to 9.
When you say that again, let me share that screen again. What did you notice?
I noticed that when you gave us your number, your digits added up with the last number that someone else gave you would add up to 9.
I am impressed. For those of you who have no idea what she's talking about, I'll explain it to you, and then we'll do a basic one, and then you are going to be able to go and drive your friends absolutely crazy with this trick. But I need agreement. If I teach you how to do it, you're going to drive your friends crazy. Do I get a thumbs up for that one? Yes. And of course, it is Mother's Day. Mom will not know how on earth you do this trick. Oh boy, it's going to be very impressive. So let's talk business. How did I actually do it? Well, as Shanvi correctly pointed out, you will notice that when you gave me a number like 172906, I took the opposite number that I needed to make 9. So if you gave me a 1, I wrote down an 8. If you gave me a 7, I wrote down a 2. If you gave me a 2, I wrote down a 7. If you gave me a 9, I gave a 0. If you gave me a 0, I gave a 9. And if you gave me a 6, I gave you a 3. And the same thing happened with this group. Now, you're probably wondering, what happened over here then? Well, I was very lucky because the student gave me 99999, so I didn't have to write anything down. It just made me look even better, because if I had written down 00000, you would have thought, why is writing down 000? So thank you very much for that 99999. It made me look even better. But now, why is it so important? Well, let's ask Logie. I want to know, Logan, the number 999,999 is a very long name for a number. Is there a shorter way of saying?
Well, the shorter way of saying it is, well, I don't know how to shorten it, but
Well, what's another way of saying it? Another way of saying it.
Another way of saying it?
Yeah, another way of saying 999,999.
Just 999,999.
Correct, but is there another way of saying it?
So another way of saying it.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? Don't worry. If you don't know that, this is why a lot of people don't realize it.
I don't
but
know.
Ardi seems to know. Ardi, what is the answer? What's another way of saying
999,999?
There must be another way of saying it. Come on. Maybe Flynn knows. Flynn, what you got?
1,000,000 minus 1.
1,000,000 minus 1. And why is it so important? Because I knew that when you gave me the first number to start with, I would be adding 1,000,000 minus 1, 1,000,000 minus 1, and 1,000,000 minus 1. No matter what you gave me, if you gave me 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, I would write 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, because I had to make it 1,000,000 minus 1, which is 999,999. Does that make sense? 3 million onto the number, you then have to minus 3 from the end of the number. So here was the first number we started with, 5, 4, 8, 2, 3, 1. If I add 3 million, I put a 3 in the front. And if I take 3 away, I have to minus 3. So that's going to leave me with 228. And what do you notice? That was my answer. Now, a lot of people are looking at me going, I'm not really sure. So check this out. I'll do a smaller example. All right, Isabel, you're going to give me a 2-digit number. Any 2-digit number.
13.
13. So my prediction is going to be 310. Okay? So then I ask someone, can you give me a 2-digit number? They give me 22. What do I write down, Isabel? I want to make 9.
So you write 77.
77. Then someone gives me the number 14. Isabel, what do I write down now?
You can write 85.
Correct. And then let's say someone foolishly gives me 99. What do I have to write down after that?
0.
Nothing. I don't need to put anything down because it makes me look good. So now I say, you gave me this number, you gave me this number, you gave me this number, and you gave me this number, and I only gave 2 numbers. I will predict the answer, and if we add all of this up, you know what we get? 310. Because if you take 13 and you add, because remember, this is 100 minus 1. That is 100 minus 1. And that is 100 minus 1. So if I add 300, and if I minus 3, it's going to be the actual answer that we predicted. Who actually understood that? Raise your hands if you actually understood that. That is a lot of hands going up. Whoa. Can you imagine? Now we've got 1,000 people over here who are going to boggle the minds of their families and friends and make it look so impressive, but it was actually very easy mathematics. You don't have to do, that's a very important point. You don't have to do it this way, because I did it when I got 1, 2, 3 sets of 100 minus 1. I could have actually said to you, give me a 2-digit number. So let's say you give me 13, and then you give me 22, I write 77, then you say 15, and I write 84, and I stop there. Then my predicted answer is not going to be 3, 1, 10. It's going to be, take 13, add a 2 in front, and subtract 2. It's going to be 211, because now I'm only adding 100 minus 1 and 100 minus 1. So if I only take 2 extra sets, then I'm only going to add 200 onto my 13. Let's try that again. Here's my 13. I'm only going to add 200, and then I'm going to minus 2, and that's going to give me 211. So if I take 1 set, then I would only put a 1 in front of the 13 and take 1 off. So then my predicted answer will be 112. If I take 2 sets, I've got to put a 2 in front and take another 1 off. And if I put a 3 in front, then I've got to take 3 off, and so on. Does that make sense to you? Who feels confident now they could probably do this on their own? Oh, I'm feeling great about that. All right. Now, I thought I would show you something quite impressive. I do not have a calendar in front of me, but I'm going to try this thing, and if it works, I'm going to teach it to you, and people are going to think that you are a human computer. So, let's pick someone. I'm looking for Anya. Anya, could you please give me any date this year? Choose any day this year. What date would it be?
November 15th.
November the 15th. Now I have to work this out. Hold on, it's going to come to me. It's a Sunday. Please check for me. See if November the 15th is a Sunday. You can ask Google if you want. Is it a Sunday?
Yeah.
Boom! 1 out of 1. Let's try it again. Who are we going to pick now? I'm looking for someone. How about, let's see who we're going to choose. We've got a lot of people. Oliver Gibbs. How are you, Oliver? All right, Oliver. Give me one date this year. Any date you want.
October 8th.
October is the 10th month. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's a Thursday, Oliver. Check it out.
Yep.
2 out of 2. Let's see if I can get 3 out of 3. I don't know if it's possible, but Claudia, she's gonna ask me a certain date of the year. What do you got, Claudia? Pick any date this year. Are you able to unmute? Oh, there we go. What you got, Claudia?
Okay, I was thinking of one, but it'd be way too easy.
Well, then choose one that I wouldn't know. When's your
December.
birthday? Do your birthday.
My birthday already happened this year.
Okay, so don't give me one that's already happened. Choose one in December then, if you want to.
November 14th.
The 14th of November. Now, did we do the 15th of November already? So that would be easy. Choose a different one. Choose a different one. That we've done November the 15th. So
Okay,
14th
okay. I just wanted to be a bit funny there.
Okay.
July 19th.
Ooh. July is the 7th month. And you said July the?
19th.
The 19th of July. So Sunday. I'm going with a Sunday. Let's find out. Is it a Sunday? Boom, 3 out of 3. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is he some sort of human calculator that he just knows when all the days are? Put up your hand if you want to learn how to do this. But I'm warning you now, if I teach you, it's going to freak your friends out. They are not going to know how you do this. And you know when you're sitting in class and your teacher says, I'm afraid school is going to end on the 16th of July, and then you go, boom, and tell them what day of the week it is. They go, did you look at a calendar or something? And you're like, no, I'm a genius. Right, genii, are you ready to learn? Okay, hold on to your seats. This is going to be awesome. You will have to learn a few things, but the good news is it's easy stuff to learn. If you can handle the kangaroo math, then this is going to be easy math for you. So I'm going to share my screen again. And this is what you need to learn. Ready? 4th of the 4th, 6th of the 6th, 8th of the 8th, 10th of the 10th, and 12th of the 12th. Now, that doesn't seem very difficult. There's a nice, easy pattern. It goes up in twos, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and it's 4, 4, 6, 6, 8, 8, 10, 10, 12, 12. What is so special about these days? The 4th of April is a Saturday. The 6th of June is a Saturday. The 8th of August is a Saturday. The 10th of October is a Saturday. And the 12th of December is a Saturday. Wait, can anyone tell me, Doris, when is Pi Day? Do you know when Pi Day is? You have to unmute so we can hear it. If you know when Pi Day is, do you know? Doris, are you there? You can unmute, Doris. Do you know when Pi Day is? Let's see if she can click on the unmute button. Oops. Oh, there you are, Doris. What day of the year is Pi Day? I'll give you a clue. Do you know what pi is?
Yes.
What are the first 3 digits of pi?
Digits.
So if you were going to say pi, what is pi?
It's food.
Oh, that kind of pie. Oh, Doris, I was thinking about that kind of pie. Nice try, though. I'm thinking there might be someone who knows. And Javik, I think you know. When is Pi Day, Javik? Is it Javik?
March 14th.
March the 14th. So I'm going to put here the 3rd. Oh, you guys do it the other way around in America. So the 14th of March. And then, oh boy, I need to know, maybe Annika knows this. Annika, when is Valentine's Day?
February 14th.
It's the 14th of February. Okay, so far, not so difficult to remember. Pi Day, Valentine's Day, 4, 4, 6, 6, 8, 8, 10, 10, 12, 12. All of these days are Saturdays. But wait, I want to tell you that I have a job. I work 9 to 5 at the 7-Eleven. I work 9 to 5 at the 7-Eleven, and it also works for 5, 9, 11, 7. It works both ways. They are all Saturdays. And the last thing you have to learn is 3rd of January. It's the only one, I'll just put a 1 there. It's the only one that's just like a random date. So now let's use what we know. Luna, would you like to choose one day in the year? Any day you like. It could be your birthday. It could be a special day. What would you like, Loons?
December 3rd.
December the 3rd. What month is December?
The 12th month.
The 12th month. And we're looking for the 3rd of December. Now, here's a little bit of math that you can do, Luna. I know the 12th of the 12th is a Saturday. If I subtract 7 days, I'm going to land up on a Saturday, won't I?
Yes.
So what is 12 minus 7?
5.
Now, if 5 is a Saturday, then 4 is a Friday, and 3 is a Thursday. Go check it out, and you will see we are correct. Was I right?
Yes.
Let's do another one. Let's pick someone. We're going to pick someone. I'm going to shuffle all the windows in the screen because there's so many. What about Elena? What about Elena? Elena, are you there? Maybe it's not Elena. Maybe it is Elena. I'm not sure. Maybe someone's using their mom's account and then their mom's name is Elena, but they are not Elena.
Okay.
Let's find out. What is your name?
Morton.
Morton, how old are you?
I'm 8 years old.
Are you married?
Nope.
I'm just checking. So, Morty, can you please choose any date this year?
Okay. July's 15th.
15th of July. What month is July?
7th.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with a 7. That's very good. The 15th of July is the 15th of the 7th month. Where do we find July? Oh, here we go. The 11th of July is a Saturday. So the 12th is a Sunday. The 13th is a Monday. The 14th is a Tuesday. So the 15th is a Wednesday. Do you want to check to see if we're right, Morty? I think we're gonna be right. Oh, yeah. Who feels confident that if I had to give them a date, they could work it out? Using this trick. There are a lot of people are feeling confident. Mishy Moo! Let's do it, Mish! You reckon you can do it?
Me?
Are you feeling confident, Mish?
Nish.
Are you Misha? Oh, is that not your name? Maybe it's your mom. I don't know.
It is
What's your name?
It is my name.
All right, Mish, let's do it. I'm going to give you a date, and you can see the whiteboard, so you can use that to help you. I'm going to choose the 14th of June. 14th of June. So talk aloud. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Since the 11th of June, no, wait. Since the 6th of June is a Saturday,
Yes.
I'm adding 8 to
No, add 7, add a week, because then it goes back to Saturday again.
at 7 days to Saturday, which is the 13th. And then 1 day is Sunday,
Which is the
14th.
boom. Drop the microphone. Look at you, Miss Human Calculator. Unbelievable. I'm now going to do one, and you all going to work it out, and you're going to type the answer in the chat. We will see if you can do this on your own. Are you ready? The 25th of May. May the 25th. Go for it. Let's see if you can work it out. 25th of May. And type it in the chat. I'm busy watching all the things coming through. Oh, maybe I should just allow you to, let me do this. There we go. So now if you type it in the chat, we should be able to see it. Oh, there's a lot of answers coming through. Woo! I've seen 3 different days of the week so far, but a lot of one of the days is coming through. I mean, wow, that's a lot of answers coming through. We've never had 1,000 people answering. Lucia, did you get it? Woo, I don't know. Jan, did you get it? I think McKean maybe has it. Who knows?
Kids are super smart, Steve, right?
Like ballistically smart. They should, you know what they should do? They should go and write the kangaroo. Oh, wait, they did. They already did. They can't help being so smart. It's unbelievable.
This is unbelievable. Thousands answers are coming in, and I think there's a lot of good answers, Steve.
It's phenomenal. This is phenomenal. Now, you know, Jan, I don't know if you know this, but if any of them live near New York, I'm going to be in New York this summer at MoMath, the Museum of Mathematics. And I know you do a lot of work with the Museum of Mathematics too. And I'll be doing 1 or 2 shows there. So hopefully we'll get a chance to meet them in person. But now, let's talk business. The 25th of May, let's find out if you were correct. Oh boy, let's find out. I've never had to deal with so many people in a meeting. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to minimize your screen so I can see more of my screen. Perfect. And May is the 5th month. We know that if May is the 5th month, the 9th of May is a Saturday. So if I add 7 days to that, that's the 16th. It's going to be a Saturday. If I add another 7 day, that's going to be the 23rd. That is a Saturday. And then 2 more days, Sunday, Monday. If you got Monday for an answer, please stand up. I'd like to see you give a bow. I think it's very important that you give a bow. Thank you very much. Very impressive indeed. Wow. Was that pretty cool? I thought that was pretty cool. Well, I thought we've got a little bit of time. Should we play some Kahoot?
Yep.
Are you ready to win prizes?
Yep.
The top 5 players will be winning prizes. So, my screen, let's see if it's working. I'm going to try and do that. There we go. And I'm going to share my screen with you. Let's see if I can find... Oh, I must do it with sound as well. So you can hear the tense music. There we go, people. Here is the... I don't know how you got the code. I hadn't even shared it yet, but some of you had it. And I believe I can take up to, let's do this to everyone. I've popped the chat, the code in the chat as well. Are we going to get 1,000 people joining us? Who knows? They are signing in at high speed. I'll even do this in case you want to scan the QR code. Maybe it's quicker. We're going to give you another 20 seconds to sign in. Are they going to be able to get in? We've got 600 players already. Are we going to get up to 800? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And another 5 more seconds. 4, 3. They're signing in so quickly. I wouldn't want anyone to miss out on all the prizes. Maybe there's also a delay in the internet. Sometimes that can happen. We'll just give you another minute or so. Joanne, we might go a little bit over time. Is that okay? Right, we are up to 783 people already. I'll give you another 10 seconds and then you can always sign in during the game. But remember, you snooze, you lose. Oh boy, we're already over 800 coming up now. 869380 is the code. I'll pop that in the chat as well, just in case you want to join. There we go. And then I will take the chat and I've disabled it so that only you can send messages to me. And we're up to 800 and we are going to get started. Oh, this is very, very exciting. There we go. So I can see your faces as well. Woohoo! This is the Kangaroo Math Competition. First one is, which grade are you in? Let us know which grade you are in. Look how fast those answers are coming in. You obviously know the answers to this one. It doesn't count for any points, but you know, you're welcome to answer it. Well, we've already got 815 answers. We've got 14 seconds left. Wow, that's a lot of answers coming in. Let's have a look. Wow. So most of you are grade 4, and then followed by grade 3, and then a small percentage of grade 5. Oh, actually, grade 2 is bigger than grade 5. That's not too shabby. Look at that. Next question. Where in the USA are you? Drop a pin on your location. Let's find out where most of you are. And I'm looking to see who is in New York. $600, 700 answers already. We're giving you a little bit of time to do this. "30 seconds. Do you know whereabout you are?" "19 seconds. Of course, these don't count for any marks. They're not for points, but the next few will be. Whoa, look at that. Not many people from this part of town. There are a lot from up here, a lot on the left, a big bunch over here. And wow, I'm expecting to bump into a lot of you in New York. Woo, boy, look at that. Joanne, did you know that that's where most of your students are?
You know what, Steve? I am not surprised. We have a lot of students on the West Coast and the East Coast. So the California, it's not a surprise. The East Coast is not a surprise. Texas is a bit of surprise.
That's incredible, hey?
Yeah.
And what about Montana, Idaho, Wyoming? Where are people?
I know
We're gonna
they're
have to
coming.
work on
They're
them.
coming, Steve.
Oh, good, good, good. All right. Here comes your first question. And for those of you who have never played Ghost Splits before, let me explain how it works. There are 5 items: a blue brush, a gray bath, a green frog, a white ghost, and a red carpet. There are 2 types of cards: an easy one and a challenging one. The easy one will have a white ghost on it, or a green frog, or a gray bath, or a red carpet, or a blue brush. If it does, then that's the answer you go for. A challenging card is when they put a white frog and a blue brush on the card. That means they've mixed these 2 up, and they've mixed these 2 up. The only one they did not mix up was the gray bath. That's the one you choose. So let's have a look at an example. This is an easy example. It doesn't count. You've got a green frog and a white brush. What do you choose? Is it an easy card or a challenging card? You've got 14 seconds left. And 489 of you noticed green frog. Easy card. That's the one you choose. Let's have a look. See, no one got any points there. But it looks like Emery the Sigma, you were very, very quick with your answer. And then, of course, Sup Gang, you've got a lot of Emerys here. That's for certain. Now, here's the challenging example. A red ghost with a blue frog. What could it be? I don't see a red ghost and I don't see a blue frog, which means we have a challenging card here, which was the one thing they left out. Let's see if we get an improvement on our last score. Much better. Let's have a look. A red ghost means they mixed up the red carpet and the white ghost. They mixed up the blue brush and the green frog. The one thing they left out was the gray bath. Now we're playing for reals. Get ready. Here comes your first question. And off they go. Is it an easy one? Is it a challenging one? I don't know. A gray frog and a red brush. A gray frog and a red brush. What could that be? A grey frog and a red brush. 9 seconds left. If you don't know, you can always guess. And 360 of you knew that it was the white ghost. Remember? If you got a grey frog, that means they mixed up the bath and the green frog. So it's not those two. A red brush means they mixed up the red carpet and the blue brush. The only thing they left out was the white ghost. And we've got orange coming in first. We've got Raghav coming in second. Ant-Man in third. Vihan. And then, of course, Alan. But don't forget, that was just the first question. Here comes your next one. Another card. Oh, boy. A green carpet and a grey brush. Eight seconds. And 573 of you got that one right. Also, a white ghost. Oh, what just happened here? Ashwath has moved into first place with Andrew. We've got Rio, then we've got Can You Game, and we've got Cuckoo. Let's see if that's going to make any difference with this next one. Card number 2. "25 seconds. Three seconds. 300 of you realized it was an easy one. White ghost. Because there was one in the picture. What a sneaky question. Oh, Riddles moved into first place and Uja coming in second. We've got Andrew Bruce and then Ali Cat coming in fifth place. But can you stay in the lead? We've got the next one over here. Oh boy. You've got a grey frog on a blue carpet. Grey frog on a blue carpet. I don't know. You got that one correct. That's going to upset the leaderboard. Oh, Andrew has snuck in with Uja coming in second, Ali Cat coming in third, and Jaron coming in fourth, and Cuckoo coming in fifth place. But of course, Arthur, you are the highest answer streak of 6 in a row. Here comes card number 3. A white bath with a blue brush. I wonder what it is. Could it be a green frog? Could it be a red carpet? Could it be a white ghost? What about blue brush? I don't know. 10 seconds left. Woo! 538 of you realized there was a blue brush in the picture. Nice and easy. Oh, Uja, you have snuck into first place, but not by very much. We've got Andrew, Alicat, Jaron, and TMK. Aria, you are back with an answer streak of 3. Card number 4. I think this might be the last card. A green ghost with a red brush. What are you going to do about that one? 1 second. Oh, my word. Clearly, you guys are getting it now because we had 777 answers for that particular one. That is insane. Woo! The top 5 already knew that, but of course, TMK, you and Jaron have swapped places. Trayan, you are the highest climber, up 58 places. Here comes your next question. What is the value of the last algebraic sentence? So you're going to solve that puzzle. How much will the coconut, the apple, and the bananas come to? "28 seconds. 12 seconds. You do have a 1 in 4 chance of guessing it correct if you don't know. So just guess. Only 38 people got it right. I know what you're thinking. What? That's not possible. Let's have a look at that picture again. An apple plus an apple plus an apple equals 30. Obviously, an apple is worth 10. An apple is worth 10. So these two sets of bananas are each worth 4. But the problem is some of you didn't really pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4 bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4 bananas. So that means each banana is worth 1. So if there were 4 bananas here, minus 2 would give you 2. That means each coconut is 1. So 1 plus 10 is 11 plus 3 bananas, not 4 bananas. 3 bananas gives you 14. Oh, I'm going to give myself a high 5 for tricking you all. Oh, yeah. Let's see what that does to our leaderboard. Vic is now in the lead. Then Matthiesen, Urja coming in third, Andrew, and then Laura. 8 participants have reached an answer streak of 3. Here comes your next one, and it's a double pointer. A family has 6 sons, and each son has 1 sister. How many people are in the family? If each son has 1 sister, you can't say that there are 6 sisters. There's just 1 sister, but each brother can say that she is his sister. And of course, the 2 parents, that would make 6 boys, 1 girl, and 2 parents. That's 9. Let's have a look to see what that does to our... Oh! Andrew's now in second place. We've got Jaron, TMK, and Lee. Welcome to the top 5. We've got 50, 5T. You are now in third. What's it? 3 correct in a row. That's bonus points for you. A farmer has 17 sheep and all but 9 go missing. How many are left? A farmer has 17 sheep and all but 9 go missing. How many are left? Obviously 9. I said all but 9 go missing. Oh boy, some of you fell for that trick. Oh, the top 5 did not fall for that trick, but a few of you lost your answer streak. How many triangles are in the picture below? Oh, you've got a minute to work this one out. 40 seconds. Woo! 277 of you got it right. There were indeed 27. Oh, what just happened here? Andrew, TMK, Claudia is back in top 3. Holston and Vic. Oh boy, we don't know who's going to finish in the last 3. If you write the numbers from 1 to 100, how many 7s must you write down? "46 seconds. "23 seconds. The answer coming in very quickly. "5 seconds. That is very interesting. Of course, which numbers are you going to write down? 7, 17, 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, 77 has got 2. Boom, boom. 87, 97, that's 11 already. And then you've got 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 78, 79. And if you add those all together, it gives you 20. Let's have a look to see what we get. Kristen, you've stuck into 3rd place with Jaron SK in 5th. But of course, Andrew TMK are there. And Monica, you climbed up 161 places. That is absolutely legendary. Now you've got to type in the answer. It's a rebus question. Things are written the way they are for a purpose. There's a reason why they're written like that. And it's a well-known expression or word, something that you would have heard of. Can you work out what that one is trying to say? Nine seconds left. I wonder what it says. Let's go have a look. 149 of you. Spelling wasn't a big deal. Let me have a look. I'll give that one. I'll give that one. Commando, no, but comedy, I'll give that one. Comedy, I'll accept that one. Let's see. Stand-up comedy. I don't know about stand-up comedy. Comedy, I'll give that one. Well, that was comedy. Comedian, no. I think you try to say comedy there. I'll be flexible. Comedy, I'll give that one to you. Comedy, I'll give that one to you. I'm looking. Come, Addy. Comedy. Well, you kind of did say it. Comedy. I'm loving some of these. I'm being a little bit flexible over here. Comma before the D does not tell us what it is, though. D, comma. I'm looking. Comma, dotator. No. Come here, D-O-D. Comma, E-D, no. Comma, capital D. No, that's just writing what you see there. Commodity. No, I'm just having a look to see if there was anything else. Anything that I could be flexible with. Stand-up comedy. I'm just thinking, could that work? Stand-up comedy, let's just have a look. Not really, because then why would the comma? That's not necessarily standing up. So I wouldn't give that one. But for all the others, I'm going to give it. Let's see what that does. Oh, TMK, Andrew, SK, Austin and Vic, and Zachary, Jen, you've made a comeback with 3 correct in a row. Here's a puzzle question, and it's a double pointer. Drag them into the correct order, and then click submit. Smallest on top, largest on, sorry, biggest on top, smallest on the bottom. Which is the biggest angle? Put that on top. The smallest angle, put that on the bottom. "31 seconds. The answer coming in very quickly. "12 seconds. Woo! Straight, obtuse, right angle, acute angle. 582 of you got that one correct. Christian have snuck into 5th place. Carthy, you're the highest with 6 correct in a row. But let me tell you, we are getting close to the finishing line. This is a Wordle question. For those of you who don't know, you guess a word. If the letters are grayed out, it means the letters are not in the word. If the letters are orange, it means they are in the word, but in the wrong place. And if they are green, it means they are in the right place and they're in the word. Let's see if you can work out what this one is. Spelling will be important, and I better take a photograph in case you come up with a word that I did not expect could actually be a word. Yeah, you stinky malinkies, you always find words that I did not expect you to find, then you catch me off guard. I won't allow that today. I'm going to be ready for it. Ten seconds. How's that popcorn popping? 44 of you got rocket. Now, let me see if the others are possible. Can we get racket? You know what? We could get racket. We can't get ricket. That won't work. Market, M-A-R-K-E, market could work. You see what you guys are doing? You're finding other answers. No, it can't be. Rank, no. Can't be that. Let's see. No. Ranked, no. Can't be. Actually, no, it can't be. I don't think it can be any of the others. Just having a look in case you surprise me with a new word. Wow, there's a lot of answers that came in, actually. No, no. These are not real words. A lot of these, no. Okay, that's the only one I'm going to give. Market, because that's a good one. Market could work. Let's see what that does. Woo! Andrew has snuck into first place. We've got TMK, Austin, SK, Cammy the Skipper. And I believe, oh, this is one of my favorites. Let's have a look. I'm going to pick Vivan. I'm picking you. Vivan, I would like you to say unique New York 6 times very quickly. Unmute. There we go. Go for it.
Unique New York, 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 unique New York.
Not bad, not bad. That's called a tongue twister for a reason. Let's see who we're going to pick on now. I'm looking for another victor. I mean, a volunteer. Anna. Anna was dying to do it. She can't wait to try. All right, Anna Banana, what you got?
Unique New York, 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 unique New York.
Woo! That was better than I could have done it. Very impressive. And now we're going to go to Joanna. Joanna, we'd like to hear you do it, please.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. I'm not as good. Let me try. Unique New York, 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 unique New York. How did I do?
Oh, my word, you are professional. That was very impressive. Well, you know what this means. We are down to, I think, the last 1 or 2 questions. Let's see who is going to make the top 5. Second last question. If you roll 3 dice and the top 3 numbers add up to 13, what do the bottom 3 numbers add up to? Ten seconds coming up. Woo! 309 knew that the opposite sides of a die add up to 7. So if you've got 3 sets of dice in total, it's going to be 7 plus 7 plus 7, which is 21. So of course, if they add up to 13 on top, there must be 8 on the bottom. Oh, the top 5 already knew that. And now, the final question. Let's see if you've got what it takes. A boat has a 10-foot rope ladder over the side. The tide rises 2 foot every hour. How much of the rope ladder is left after 1 hour? Oh, we're giving you 60 seconds to calculate this. Think about it carefully. Nine seconds. Only 200 got it right. It says a boat has 10 foot of rope ladder over the side. The tide rises 2 foot every hour. How much of the ladder is left after 1 hour? When the tide rises, people, the boat goes up with it. There will always be 10 feet of rope ladder hanging over the side. Oh, they fell for my sneaky trick. Let's find out who the top 5 are. We've got Austin in 3rd place. We've got TMK in 2nd. And Andrew went first. Who came second? Who came fourth and fifth? We had Jaron and Annika. Wow, that was a big surprise. Where did you guys come from? So, what we need to do, I'm going to try and do this. We want to get a screenshot of those winners. So if you are any one of those people, let us know in the chat. I'm going to go to the chat here. If you could tell us who you are, then we could try and find you. Send me a... there's so many people typing in the chat that we don't know who's who. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get there. Let's have a look. Maybe if I could put all the hands down. If I can lower all the hands. Let's see. And then only those who've got their hands up. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to get it.
Hi, Steve. Can we ask the winners to stay after session so we could know?
That we can do. So winners, if you are TMK, Andrew, Austin, Jaron, or Annika, will you please stay behind so that Lucia and Joanne can connect with you to get your prize? But I'm afraid I've got some sad news. Our time has come to an end, and I'm not going to cry. I'm going to suck the tears back up into my eyeballs because I'm not showing any sadness. And I do want to congratulate you all on doing so well in the kangaroo competition. And of course, happy Mother's Day for those of you that are celebrating. And I'll hand over to you, Joanne.
Wow, what a great show, Steve. Thank you so much. Everyone, did you enjoy the show? Let's give a big clap for Steve. I'm not sure if there's a nice thing we can do here. Steve, you are the
best. Jazz hands. Do some jazz hands.
Yes, jazz hands. Yes. Amazing show. Steve, thank you so much. You know, we did the show with Steve last year and we had 100 students, but we didn't do a good job on kind of sending people emails, reminders, and this year is an amazing year. We never expected actually more than 500 students, so we had only 1,000 seats, and we exceeded above and beyond. So next year, Steve, you're back with us. We're going to do 2,000 or 3,000 students, and more students can enjoy the show with you. Thank you so much.
Love it. Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Yep. And again, we'll have those 3 students that won to stay longer with us. Thank you, everyone. I'm extremely excited for every one of you for winning Math Kangaroo Top 20. It's a big, big achievement. Congratulations. I'm sure you're going to stick with us. We're going to do more math, more exciting things in Math Kangaroo this coming year. Thank you so much. And happy Mother's Day for all the moms.